Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we're taking a look at the track 1 Foot in the Grave by the American rock band From Ashes to New. This is the second track the band have released from the upcoming deluxe version of their fourth studio album Blackout, which is due to land on June 7th. With the first track we did get to hear an alternative version of the track featured on the original version of the album in Barely Breathing, but featuring Chrissy Constanza of Against the Current, adding an alternative twist to a lot of the meanings we did see on that initial version, or that solo version the band did perform, and really just adding an interesting perspective. And we're going to see a collaboration on this latest track as well, as they do include Aaron Pauley of the band of Mice and Men to really just add a bit more vocal power to an already strong lineup that the band do have. So will this latest track see the band dead and buried or brimming with life? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds.
I can write you something you could relate to, but with the shit you put me through, I'm kind of afraid to. You push all the blame on me like it's a way to escape from the reality that everyone hates you. No one can break through, and all you wanna do is a fake truce, lying through your teeth like you were selling some fake news, hoping everyone will play your games and embrace you, but all we wanna do is find a way to escape you. Run away, you'll never escape yourself. Put 1 foot in the grave. You drag the whole world down inside your gravity. It's a long way down from here. It's a long way down from here. I'd rather watch you drown than live inside the flame. It's a long way down from here. It's a long way down from here.
Okay, we can really see the band continuing to fly the flag for new metal with a lot of the rock elements that they do really include, as well as having this much more melodic sound and these very powerful, more anthemic choruses, really just adding to a lot of the elements the band do love to play with and include. And bringing in Aaron Pauley, not just having him just do one section on the track, letting him have the intro, letting him be included on the chorus as well. So I like the way they're actually fully intertwining a lot of these vocalists and a lot of the people they're working with on these albums to really just show that they're not just kind of getting them on board just to kind of pull a big name onto the track. They actually want to work and collaborate together, really just add a new vocal element just to really work alongside Danny Case and Matt Brandyberry. So I really do like the way they intertwine them very, very well. And with this track, we can really see it's about kind of being with somebody in a relationship that does effectively drag you down, someone that is very toxic and will effectively destroy you. They've already got their 1 foot in the grave. They're already halfway to that destructive point. So I like the way they're not kind of fully enveloping that idea of just being dragged into the grave. So there's still that chance of kind of redemption, that kind of opportunity to kind of pull the foot out or falling completely, and we can kind of see that. And I love the way in the intro as well, you drag the whole world down inside your gravity, almost saying that this person has this immense power. They're like a black hole or a whirlpool or something like that. You can just get caught in this cycle, get pulled in to what exactly they're doing. So I love the way that it kind of shows that sometimes they have this gravitation or this magnitude to them that you get sucked into. So we do see a lot of people get pulled in with infatuation. They kind of don't initially see the warning signs to start with, and then eventually they come around to realizing that. And I'd rather watch you drown than live inside the flame. So I'd rather escape than burn myself alive. I'd rather watch you be destroyed than allow you to take me with you. So you can see that there's a lot of fight, there's a lot of really resistance coming from this effective person that's in this relationship. They're kind of shouting to somebody that they are very toxic. I wish I could write you something that you could relate to, but with the shit you put me through, I'm kind of afraid to. You can really see these kind of toxic traits that somebody is exhibiting. You push all the blame on me like it's your way to escape from the reality that everyone hates you. So all that idea of playing the victim, we often see that a lot of the time in relationships. Someone will play the victim and blame the other person that may not actually be doing anything wrong, and kind of use that way to kind of sell this fake news that we can see in this track, hoping everyone will play your games and embrace you. So you want to play that victim card. So they're really kind of touching on that, but all we want to do is find a way to escape you. So this person wants nothing to do with this toxic person. They just want to get away from him, but they're being dragged into all the drama drama. They're being painted to be something that they're not. So I like the way they're kind of focusing on that and how it can effectively cause the person that's innocent in this situation to have that one foot in the grave, because effectively they're being dead and buried by the kind of attacks they're getting from other people because they're not seeing the full picture.
There you go again, always making the worst of it. You push away your friends and you're always the first to quit. The thoughts in your head ain't nothing but turbulent. Quit trying to pretend that your life hasn't turned to shit. How did you forget what being a person is? And how can I respect you when you're making it hurt like this? Karma's a bitch, it's what you deserve to get. If you made the fire, then I think you should burn it.
So run away, you'll never escape yourself. You drag the whole world down inside your gravity.
It's a long way down from here. It's a long way down from here.
I'd rather watch you drown than live inside the flame.
It's a long way down from here. It's a long way down from here.
You feel it sinking in underneath the skin. You're gone. That's how it's talking lie. That's talking lie. So will you sink or swim? All alone again. So long. All alone again. So will you sink or swim? So run away. You drag the whole world down inside your gravity.
It's a long way down from here. It's a long way down from here.
I'd rather watch you drown than live inside the flame.
It's a long way down from here. 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 It's a long way down from here.
What a great little fun track that was, coming from the band by bringing in Aaron Pauley as well to add a little bit extra to the vocals. I love that really simple anthemic chorus that really comes through. It's one of those songs that you can really easily get on board with, and I love the way it kind of constantly mentions that idea of that sinking feeling or being dragged down effectively. You feel it sinking in underneath the skin, you're gone. You feel it sinking, it's underneath the skin, so will you sink or swim? So that idea that you maybe have that opportunity for redemption or to kind of change your ways before it's too late, before you get completely sucked into the whirlpool or kind of end up completely buried in the grave. So I like the way it kind of just doesn't focus on that pure negative side. It really shows that somebody still has that opportunity to change their ways, even though they end up all alone again. So long, you're all alone again, so will you sink or swim? So getting to that point where you have to realize that you are being this toxic person, you're turning everybody against you, you're turning your friends against you, things like that. You're kind of just really being toxic and spreading that toxicity quite heavily. So I like the way they're kind of focusing the perspective from maybe this one person onto another who is the toxic person, trying to say, get them to realize their ways and the way that they have actually been. Or it could be quite reflective as well. It kind of have this alternate meaning. The idea of you feel it sinking, you feel this toxicity kind of sinking into you, and you need to run away and get away before it completely envelops you. So the idea of it's a long way down from here, so you drag the whole world down inside your gravity. I really do enjoy the way they've got that lyric, just really showing how people can be pulled into it without even actually wanting to, because of that gravitational pull that somebody can emit. So really nice choice of lyrics, and especially also a great opportunity to really bring in Aaron Pauley and allow him to actually do quite a bit of work in this track. And again, rather than just being that sole point in maybe the bridge or something like that, it feels like a collaboration rather than just a feature in this track. And I love the way the band continue to provide some very steady rock tracks, really just kind of influencing the new metal scene and really keeping it alive. Where one of the bands that certainly do that very well, with some very iconic and powerful tracks that really come through, that are very easy to get involved with, very easy to sing along to, with these catchy hooks that the band really have mastered over the albums they have been releasing. So there we have it, the band showing us that they certainly don't have one foot in the grave. They are continuing to provide some very steady, strong rock tracks as they continue to push out some of the tracks from this upcoming deluxe version of the album, which will feature 6 more tracks than what we did see on the original release back in 2023. We've got to hear 2 of them so far. We may get to hear more before the release, but certainly great to just see some of these collaborations really coming through and the band really making it work. But in the meantime, I would love to know your thoughts about this track in the comments section below. How do you feel it lives up to some of the other tracks we did see featured on Blackout? Also, if you would like to see more from Ashes to New content, I have covered the previous track they did release featuring Chrissy Costanza with Barely Breathing in a separate video, so you can find the link to that in the description of this one. And if you'd like to see more content like this overall, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next audio analysis.